નમસ્કાર, જય હિન્દ મિત્રો. અત્યારના આપણા આ એસવાય બીએસસી ના ટીચિંગની બાબતમાં મિત્રો આપણે અત્યારે જ્યારે ફર્સ્ટ લેક્ચર એટલે કે પહેલા લેક્ચરથી જ્યારે શરૂઆત કરીએ છીએ ત્યારે સેકન્ડ ચેપ્ટર ઇન્ફાઇનાઇટ સિરીઝ થી આપણે શરૂઆત સ્ટાર્ટિંગ કરી રહ્યા છીએ મિત્રો. સિક્વન્સ એ આપણું ફર્સ્ટ ચેપ્ટર છે, જ્યારે સિરીઝ ઇન્ફાઇનાઇટ સિરીઝ તે આપણું સેકન્ડ ચેપ્ટર રહેશે. ઇન્ફાઇનાઇટ સિરીઝની બાબતમાં આપણે આગળ વધીએ મિત્રો. તો ફર્સ્ટ ઓફ ઓલ ઇન્ફાઇનાઇટ સિરીઝ એટલે શું? તો સપોઝ u1 u2 u3 ... un be any સિક્વન્સ કોઈ પણ વેલ્યુ u1 u2 u3 ઇન્ફાઇનાઇટ સિરીઝ if u1 u2 u3 u1 u2 u3 ... un be any sequence. મિત્રો એ કોઈ સિક્વન્સ છે, be any sequence, then infinite sum of u1 plus u2 plus u3 ... un is called infinite series. So friends, સિક્વન્સ ના સમ આપણે કરીએ u1 u2 u3 un n ટર્મ સુધી કરીએ અને જે આપણે એક્સપાન્શન મળે એને આપણે મિત્રો ઇન્ફાઇનાઇટ સિરીઝ આ રીતે કહી શકીએ. પછી કેટલા પદ સુધી સરવાળો કરવો એ ઇન્ફાઇનાઇટ સિરીઝ છે એટલા માટે આપણે કહી શકીએ કે ઇન્ફાઇનાઇટ સમ of all the term u1 u2 u3 ... un is called infinite series. Infinite series જે છે મિત્રો, which one denoted by sigma un, which one denoted by sigma un, where n is equal to 0 to infinite or plus 1 to infinite we can take on. So denoted by sigma un. So here the infinite series definition is the u1 u2 u3 un be any sequence, then the infinite sum of all the term is called infinite series, and which one denoted by sigma un. For example, infinite series example we have taken lots of. Friends, suppose sigma 1 by n square, then we put the value of n from 0 to infinite or 1 to infinite. We take from 0 to 1 by 0, 1 by 1 square 1 plus 1 by 2, 1 by 1 એટલે 1, 1 by 2 square એટલે 1 by 3, like that. Then this one is the infinite series. For example, second one is sigma 1 upon 2n minus 1. Here again we have put the value of from n to n is equal to 1 to infinite. So here we put the value of n is equal to here definition 1 to infinite. So here 1 to infinite, put the 1, 2 minus 1 we get 1, put 2, 4 minus 1 3 we get 1 by 3, put 3, 6 minus 1 1 by 5, like that 1 by 7 and ... Then this one is the infinite series. Friends, infinite series there have three types. First of all, infinite series infinite series, we can say there are three types. First one is all term are positive term. The positive term infinite series. Second one is the negative term. Negative term infinite series. And third one is alternating series, in which plus and minus term are alternatively coming. It means, suppose we are taking second one is the negative term infinite series. Like that, suppose sigma minus n cube. Then we are put value from n is equal to 1 to infinite. Then we are getting first term is minus 1. Second term for 2 cubed, right, 8. For 3, n equal to 3, then minus 27, like that. Then this one is the negative term infinite series. And third one is the alternating series. Suppose sigma n is equal to 1 to infinite minus 1 raised to n divided by 2 raised to n. Hence, here we put the n equal to minus 1, n equal to 1, then we are getting minus 1 by 2. Then first term is minus 1 by 2. If we put n equal to plus 2, then here is the odd number. And here odd and even depend on value of n, odd or even, we are getting the odd term respectively plus and minus. So second term is coming here, the minus 1 raised to 2, yani plus 1, and divided by 2 square, 4. So 1 by 4. Third one is here, power of minus 1 is 3, so minus 1, and here sign is negative again. Minus 1 by 2 cubed, so we are getting the minus 1 by 8. Next term is plus 1 by 16. Next is minus 1 by 32, like that. And so this type of series is we call alternating series. These three types of infinite series. So now friends, infinite series means if u1, u2, u3, un be any sequence, then infinite sum of all the terms is called infinite series, denoted by sigma n is equal to 1 to infinite un. And the example of three types of infinite series, first one is the positive term infinite series, second one is the negative term infinite series, and third one is the alternating series. Alternating series is also two types, finitely infinite series, finitely alternating, and infiniting series. Friends, now infinite series definition we are seeing. Now partial sum of infinite series. Second definition, partial sum of infinite series. Okay. Partial sum of infinite series. So suppose any series in which sequence are u1, u2, u3, un be any sequence, again be any sequence, and sigma un is infinite series. Infinite series. Now partial sum defined by S1 equal to, we are seeing that S1 is the sum of first term, yani ki u1. S2 is the sum of two terms, first successively two terms u1 and u2. S3 equal to sum of first three terms. Like that, we are seeing that the nth term sum Sn equal to the sum of all sum of all n terms. And now the sequence of all the S1, S2, S3, Sn is called the partial sum of infinite series. Here is the partial sum, and now the sequence of partial sum is defined as sequence of partial sum. We have seen that the sequence of partial sum, we can write that S1, S2, S3 like that is called the sequence of partial sum. Hence, here the sum of all the sequence of partial sum depends on that we can take the nature of the series. Now, we are discussing the third one topic is after partial sum of infinite series we can understand by the sum of successively sum like that, here first term, here 2 terms, 3 terms like that, n terms, and we are getting the sequence of partial sum. Now, on depend on partial sum, we can find out the nature of the series. Nature of the series, yes, nature of the series. Okay. Nature of the series. Here friends, 3 types of nature for the infinite series. First one is the convergent. Second one is the divergent series, and third one is the oscillating or infinitely oscillating. Oscillating series. Here, the nature of the series is 3 types, and all the 3 types is depends on the sum of partial sum. It means the Sn. Now, we are take the limit on sum of partial sum. It means limit n tends to infinite and Sn. Now, limit n tends to infinite and Sn, we have seen that, and calculating the value of this limit, suppose we are getting the answer is L. Answer is L. And which answer is the value of finite and unique. It means only we are getting the one answer, and which value is finite, it means fixed value. We are getting fixed value, it means L is finite and unique. Finite and unique, and that means that this series is the convergent series. This series is convergent series. Now, we have seen the nature of the series is divergent, and for that we are again calculating the limit for the Sn. It means limit n tends to infinite, and we are calculating the answer. Now, we are suppose getting the answer plus infinite or minus infinite. We are getting plus infinite or minus infinite, and that time we seen that the given sequence or given series is the divergent series. It means divergent series. We seen that here value depends on the answer. If L is finite and unique, then the convergent series. If L takes the value of limit and we are getting infinite or minus infinite, then this one is the divergent series. Now, third one is the oscillating, finitely or oscillating divergent. Then, plus or minus infinite, that means series with divergent or oscillating are often not convergent series. Okay. Here the plus infinite or minus infinite, but third one is again plus infinite or minus infinite. Here is the value, unique value, then we are seeing that the nature is the divergent. Here again answer we are getting third one, plus infinite or minus infinite, but value is not unique. Not unique, that means that one is the oscillating series. Oscillating series. Generally, oscillating series are whenever, at a time when there are the value of S1, S2, S3 or U1, U2, U3 is successively in positive and negative terms. Now, we are take these three type of condition through by one any example. Suppose three types of nature for infinite series: convergent, divergent, and third one is the oscillating series. We are talking about the nature of the series or convergence of the series. Convergent and convergence, both terms are different. Convergence, it means nature of series, and convergent is the one type of nature. Suppose example are given about so that series is convergent. Suppose one example any, we are taking about the nature of the series. Nature of series in which, suppose example are taking 1 plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 4 like that, and 1 by 8 dot 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 infinite term. So here U1 is equal to 1, U2 equal to 1 by 2, U3 equal to 1 by 4, and that series is the infinite series. Now we are calculating about the Sn. So here for that type of series we can think that 1 by 2, 1 by 4 and 1 by 8. So common ratio R is equal to, we are getting 1 by 2 by 1, and so 1 by 2, and which one is less than 1, and which one is the less than 1. So we are calculating the Sn for that type of series in which R is less than 1. So then we put a formula for less than 1, value of ratio, common ratio R less than 1, and that type formula are converted a 1 minus R raised to n divided by 1 minus R. Ready? Which one we are seeing at a lower standard there. For that type of series we are calculating the sum by that type of equation, a 1 minus R raised to n upon 1 minus R. If we are getting the value of R greater than 1, at a time that equation are converted into a R raised to n minus 1 divided by R minus 1. Okay. Now here geometric series, this type of series is called geometric series. So for geometric series the sum formula is defined by that type of equation. Now we are putting the all value. A is first term, it means 1. Common ratio is 1 by 2. We have seen that raised to n divided by 1 minus 1 by 2. And if we are taking the limit in Sn, limit n tends to infinite Sn, it means here we are take the limit. Directly we are calculating the Sn and also applied limit. Now we are going for an answer and check the whether the answer is L finite or unique, then conversion. If we are getting infinite or minus infinite, then the nature of the series is divergent. Okay. Now limit n tends to infinite, 1 minus 1 by 2 raised to n divided by 1 minus 1 by 2, which means getting the 1 by 2. Now this 2 is going into upper side, so we can write that 2 limit n tends to infinite 2 into 1 minus 1 by 2 raised to n divided by 1. Now here 1, so we can put the limit on upper side 2 1 minus 1 by 2 raised to infinite. It means that one answer goes to 0. So 2 1 minus 0. We are getting the value of answer for limit n tends to infinite and Sn. So for that type of series, we are getting the sum of partial sum is 2. Limit n tends to infinite and sum of partial sum, and we are getting the answer 2, and 2 is the value finite and unique. It means that type of L, and value of 2 is, we are saying that that value is finite and unique value, and that type of value we are getting. So the nature of the series is convergent. Nature of the series is convergent. So dear friends, we are saying in the first part for infinite series, our SY syllabus, second chapter, in that we are seeing that what are the infinite series, what are the partial sum of infinite series, and 3 types of nature for the infinite series, and first one example for the nature of the series, and in which we are getting the answer finite and unique value. So the answer of that example is the convergent nature. So thanks